Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Bean. Welcome to my channel, and today bringing you guys a guide on how to beat the new Tower of Trials, which is only 3 stages right now, so 3 floors. But yeah, and what teams to use and how to do it. But yeah, the missions can, or the towers or stages can seem hard at first. However, if you know what to do and what to expect, then you should have no problem, or an easier time, that is. So basically, real quickly, for the first one, you want to use this team. So basically any DPS, and then if you have a green Gother, he's nice just for his passive. Green Arthur, so you just decrease the damage you take, and then red SR Liz in the back just for the extra heals. If you don't have either one of these units, then it's just fine. Then just switch out for either like the red Gother or just another hard-hitting units. I just have Green Arthur here just to make it easier, and Sario because he has insane damage output. But yeah. Also, by the way, keep in mind that they do have like secret missions, as you can see. Where is it here? They have hidden stuff. So for the first one, it's basically they heal, I believe. The prevent heal, one of those. The second phase, they have damage reflection, and the third phase is they do an additional 1000% to SSR heroes. So for the last phase, you're gonna want to use a full SR team because they get a dramatic boost to their basic stats, as you'll see. But yeah, that'll be it. And for the second one, you want to use basically a cheese Melascula team with either like a super high duped Lost Vein, or you can use probably like I guess like Green King or Escanor just for DPS. But I'll be using Lost Vein. However, you can just switch out for the units as I said. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I'll be using attack food, and let's see how it goes. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're currently on the road to 350 subscribers. Time of recording this, we're at 345 subs. Let's see if we can push by the end of the month for 350. That'll be absolutely insane. And also leave a like on the video if this helps you in any way, shape, or form. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, let's take a look here. Honestly, Sario is just a cheat code for this. So, as you'll see in a minute. Alright. And don't worry about the CC as well, because you'll always get out CC'd. Let me take that auto off. But that's why I'm using attack route. I'll be using attack route for all of the stages. I'll just do this. Yeah, Arthur's passive is coming in clutch, and if you don't know what it is, by the way, it decreases the damage you take, and it increases the damage you do to enemies, which is a very good passive to have. So if you don't know what it is, very quickly, I'll show you guys, which is why he's very good for this stage. Increases allies' damage dealt to enemies by 35% and decreases damage taken by 35% if all allies are alive. Very good passive. I'll just do this. I do not believe that ult should kill us. If it doesn't, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. That's his ult. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we're fine. As long as we don't die. Which we might, because Arthur's taking some heavy fire. Alright. Let's just do this. Ults. They might have a res mechanic. I guess we'll find out here. Sario should be able to clean up everyone. Yeah, look at that. Sario's so good, man. And yeah, the phase is over. The only reason why we haven't beaten already, as you can see here, Meli's already dead. It's just because we have this one unit here. But Arthur should be more than enough damage to finish it off. For some reason, he's super tanky, so I believe he might have like a passive or something that's making him do that. But he should die this next turn. And just to be sure, I mean, I'll use Arthur ult. I wish he was on the Bannerman on Stranger Things, because I pulled like 5 copies of him. And he wasn't, what's it called, on there. He was originally Green Arthur. However, they took it off like 3 minutes after they posted it and switched it for the blue version, which sucks. But yeah, as you can see here, we get some very generous rewards. I didn't mention the rewards, but for the first phase, if you clear it, you get these 6-star chalices, part 1 SSR ticket, and 1,000,000 gold, which is very nice. But for the floor 2, the reward you get is 20 hammers and 5,000,000 gold, and for the final floor, you get 40 gems and a part 2 ticket. Alright, so now comes the second phase where I said that you would want to run some cheese, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So let me switch the team real quick and show you guys what you will want to run. So let's run this. Ideally, this is the team you'd want. So Lost Vein with a pretty high duped out ult. And then the one Escanor or any high DPS for that matter of fact in the back. So when you do drop, you can just do massive amounts of damage. And Melascula is here for her passive. If you don't know what that is, very quickly, her passive is very good for this. Return of the Dead. Revives an ally that dies. The revived ally's HP is fixed at 1% or 1 HP for 3 turns. Basically, they're invincible as long as Melascula doesn't die, which is very good because that's what we want. We want one of our units, preferably Lost Vein, to die, and when he does die, he'll keep taking the most of the damage. However, we won't die. Yeah, because it'll be a zombie, which is very good for us. However, here everyone is on attack side, by the way. Escanor and Melly, I do believe. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, he's on attack set. Melly's on an attack set. And I guess I'll run Merlin, Link. Then I will just put... I'll just put Death Pierce, why not? He has some HP gear. But I'll be using attack food, and let's see how it goes. This stage is a bit tricky. If you don't know what you're doing, then you'll get absolutely destroyed. But worry not, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So if you're running this team, ideally with any unit, you can attack. Because you want to attack with only Lost Vein or whoever you sub in for Lost Vein. So whether that be like Green King or another DPS that has a high hitting AoE ult, make sure to do so. Because actually I'll just move cards around for right now. But if you attack with anyone, even if I were to use a level 1 Pumpkin Bomb from Gotha right now, I would absolutely die. 100%. I'm not even joking. I would get destroyed. I would probably have on Gotha, if I used the level 1 Pumpkin Bomb, probably like 10% HP left. Because that is the hidden ability that these guys have. They have damage reflection. A very high one at that. But here, this is what I'll do. Get my Lost Vein ults. Ideally, you want to have as many cards as possible, so you can just wipe the whole board. Alright, nice. He crit me. That's good. 2 cards in hand, and this should be... I want to say GG. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's ult with Lost Vein. This should honestly wipe the whole board, and he will die. Keep that in mind. He will die, but that is why we have Red Melascula here for her passive. If you don't know what it does, it has Return of the Dead. Revives an ally that dies. The revived ally's HP is fixed at 1 for 3 turns. Basically, if they become a zombie, they cannot be finished off. But my Lost Vein is 6/6, so that should get the bond down. Yeah, it gets the bond down. As you see there, he died from the reflection. But he's going to stay at 1 HP. And that is what we want. And these guys have res. So just keep that in mind as well. So let's do this. we get ult again with Lost Vein, and he won't be able to kill me. And this is basically what you do for the entire phase. See how they keep targeting Lost Vein? This is what you want. And that should be a wipe. Honestly. And just in case let's ult with Gowther. But that should be the phase. Yeah, Gowther for sure finish it up here. Alright. GG. That is how you guys do the second phase. Easier said than done. It is a bit difficult. As you saw there, my Lost Vein didn't one-shot everyone. He only one-shotted the boss, Bond, with that's basically what you need. And yeah, that was pretty good for the first try. But now we move on to the second floor. Real quickly, again, for this floor, you have to run this cheese method, because if you don't, then you will just get absolutely destroyed. And you want to have whoever your unit this is on the left, either like Lost Vein or let's say Green King for his AoE ult and his strong attack cards. Anyone that does high damage and has a high AoE ultimate, run them. And you want to save the zombification, that's what I'm going to call it, to the 1 HP when you already have like ults ready. And preferably you want to ult when you have max like a bunch of level 3 cards, preferably, because that way when you do ult you do kill yourself, but then you have 3 turns of invincibility technically, because you'll be a zombie and they'll keep attacking you. So yeah, that's basically in the nutshell. But now let's move on to the second phase, where I will now be using a team full of SSR characters, which is what I recommend, highly recommend for you guys to use. Do not use any single SR or SSR characters, because if you use SSR characters they will get absolutely clapped. It's not even funny. But here I've decided to rank up my Reinhardt, because he is an SR character and he does pretty considerable damage. And I've already built out my Blue Arthur as well, because I used them for, I believe, one of the final bosses. I don't recall which one it was, but if I can find him. So yeah, I'll be using, as you can see here, nothing but SR characters. And I'll also use Blue Melee, since he does have an UR set, so might as well. But let me switch these out real quick, give him some nice sets. And this is what I recommend for you guys to use. Honestly, you don't even need to run the specific team, as long as you use units that have that are SR grade. Just rank them up to, what's it called? Rank them up to UR rank, super awaken them a bit, and you should be fine. And I believe Reinhardt already has a attack set on. He does. Okay. This is the team I recommend. For sure though, at least have SR Liz in the back for heals. If you don't know what she does, she basically heals every turn you get hit. Allies heal 10% of max HP at the start of the next turn when taking damage. That is very nice, just free heals. And I'm using this team, just SR Melee. Everyone should have him. Everyone should have Blue Arthur. Everyone should have all 3 of these units actually. You pull them a lot in banners. And SR Liz, of course, but I'll be using attack food. Going into the final phase, let's see if we can beat this on first try as well. But they do get a buff to their basic stats, as you'll see here. King though, he shouldn't be a threat, honestly. Just keep attacking and you will be fine. But you should see our basic stats are going to have a decent buff. If I can load in real quick. Alright, look how much damage took from Reinhardt. But look, that's Liz's passive in the background, which is super nice to have. But let's take a look at our stats real quick. Look at that. Are you seeing this? We have a 55% increase to our attack, a 25,000 increase to our defense increase, and we have a 500,000 increase to our HP. And just if you use, same thing for my Melee, and same thing for my Arthur, they're absolutely stacked. Look at that. So that's why you want to run this team. So I might as well just use these triple AoE cards, see how much damage we do. Look at that. We're doing considerable damage, 200,000 plus on every attack. He purifies, that's the only annoying part. He does have a heal. But what can you do? I can get my Arthur's ult though, which is pretty good. I wish we had a debuff on him. We would have done triple damage, imagine. But honestly, I do not think the King ult should be enough to one-shot. Because we do have an... Yeah, look at that. We have an insane boost to our stats. I think that's a level 2. So he's petrified. But I think he might hit AoE. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. I thought that was going to be an AoE attack. But let's do this. Does he have res? He doesn't. Good. But yeah, this is basically what you want to do. The last floor is probably the easiest, probably next to the second phase. He heals again. It's whatever. But Weinhardt, he has a triple pierce card. And let's just do this. We might be able to one-shot here. Yeah, he's 6-6. Look at that. Now let's debuff that king if we can. As we just need it to last. Okay, and then how much damage from my melee? Look at that! 713,000 damage from an SR Meliodas. This is why I really recommend to run this team, because the damage output is very good. He's petrified. What can you do? But honestly, I think there should be more than enough damage to finish it off, and that should be the clear. Probably not. Well, actually, no, he has a bunch of ultimate moves. Arthur, please, come on. Oh, he has res. That's whatever, it's fine. We're good. This ult, we've already shown that it can't finish us off. Yeah, we're good. And we're just going to keep healing as well, due to Liz's ult. Actually, no, he's dead. Oh, well. That'll just be a minor setback. We get ult though for melee. How much damage is he gonna do if he crits? 1.59 million damage from SR Meliodas. And yeah, there you guys have it. That is how you clear the brand new Tower of Trials. It was fairly simple. The only tricky one is the second phase, but as you see there, we get 40 gems and then we get a part 2 ticket, which is very nice to have. But that's basically it for today's video, because as of the time we're recording this, there are only 3 floors. However, they did say they were going to add more floors as time goes on. But that is how to clear the brand new Tower of Trials that has just dropped on Global with the release of the Stranger Things collaboration. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did find this helpful, make sure to smack that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And also leave a like on the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, that's been it. If you need any additional help, feel free to comment down below and I'll gladly assist any one of you guys that have any questions or just want to talk about anything in general. I usually respond right away, unless I'm either super busy or I'm asleep. But that's been it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.